He gets it to the 30-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Jackson to throw. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. Big strides. Look at him go. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 70 yards. And the Ravens need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. In motion right, that's Williams. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. There's Goff. Escaping the pressure right. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. That is caught. And bulldozing his way through. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. In motion goes Raymond. Goff now to throw. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I thought at first he tried to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Goff going to shift him around. On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards. But instead, offense out there. They're going for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room. And
in for the Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, 64 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And this will be caught. So the try for 2, good. And it pushes them out to a 15-0 lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They're down 15-0 here already, needing to jumpstart this offense. 1st and 10. Now it's Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 75 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he will finally be wrestled down at the Lions' 33. 40 yards rushing for him now at his first 2 carries of the ball game. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
2nd and 10.
The slot man in motion right. On 2nd down, here's Jackson.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And, CD, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time out, you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just save those calls for this possession instead.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Now Goff looking to change the play.
Second and 14. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked.
Credit that sack to Travis Jones.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Throws out left. It's caught by Williams. Now he's free to midfield. How about this? Jamison Williams.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Jamison Williams
with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Lions have got it back to within a score. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Flowers going to go in motion right. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
55 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. First down, here's Mitchell.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Another run with Mitchell.
Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Throwing is Jackson.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Jackson. That's going to be caught.
And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Henry will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown.
You think back to some of the great goal line bruisers of the past, the Earl Campbells, the John Riggins, the Marshawn Lynches. And then you can put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there with another patented Derrick Henry run.
Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take possession.